Neutral Media, get your info. Neutral Media, get your info. Neutral Media, get your info.
All right, welcome to NuTalk. I'm your host, Rodney Smith, and I'm here with
Isaiah Haney.
And today we wanted to talk about music, especially the differences in the music during my generation, the music during his generation, which is contemporary music right now. What is it you wanted to say?
I wanted to talk about like the differences in the lyrics and how that affects us as a youth, and how it affected him as a youth also.
You want to talk about me when I was a kid?
Oh yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, so I want to talk about my era. We had Too Short. We had Brother Lynch. We had Daz and Corrupt, MC8, Ice Cube, Scarface, Tupac, Bushwick, Bill, DMX, Jay-Z, Wu-Tang Clan, and the majority of these lyrics was full of the same violence, misogyny, hate, guns as it is today.
Right.
And as a youth, it affected me this way. I thought it was cool to be violent. I thought it was cool to have guns or let people think you have guns, and so did my peers. They thought it was cool to do these things and to call women the B word, because Too Short popularized using that B word.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of women that use it today amongst each other probably got that from Too Short and other people who use that B word. So what do you think about what I just said about, I think the same type of violence and misogyny and guns and sex and drug use that was present in my music is present in your music as well. What do you think?
I completely agree. Like it's just human nature. Basically, it's like a cycle. It just keeps going and going with these lyrics. So basically, what I'm trying to say is like your generation, like your music is not much different from ours, because what our people have been taught and like it's been passed down.
I see what you're
saying. Like I'm trying to
you're
say.
Trying to say that we've right now you're socialized. Your generation is socialized to talk a lot about drugs, sex, guns, and violence because of our music.
Yeah, because of your generation. Yeah.
But what does our generation do? I don't think a lot of people in my generation sit back and think about the impact we had on you. I don't think they think about the type of messages they had in their music. Instead, I think they try to demean your music and talk bad about your artists and say, "Oh, back in my day, we didn't talk about such things."
Right.
Do you see that going on or no?
I mean, a little bit, but usually, like with my grandparents, they say that a lot, but they kind of have a point because they only listen to gospel music anyway.
See, yeah,
so, like,
that's different.
Yeah.
Now, I agree with that. But I do want to say one thing, because I hate, this is what I hate, is when we start off talking about black males at a deficit position, at a negative position, because and the reason I say this is because many of these artists that I named, well, all the artists I just named were men.
Right.
And the reason I want to say that, in particular in reference to rap music, is because if you think about it, name some places where black male expression is accepted.
What do you mean by like accept? Like
name a place where a space where people want to go hear black men explain their experiences other than rap music. You can't, can you? In school, think about how much, and this applies not only to black men, but especially, the reason I want to single out black men is because we're suspended and expelled at higher rates. We probably have lower verbal test scores and English test scores than other people. And to me, that points to the fact that the way we speak and express ourselves is not accepted in school. For example, people will make fun of black male use of grammar. Have you noticed that? People making, "Oh, you didn't say that right. That's not how you say that." Or, "That's not the right word for that."
Yeah.
Have you heard, what do you think that impact is on black males and how they feel about themselves if they rarely find spaces where the way that they talk and express themselves is not accepted.
Like, ask the question again.
So this may be a hard question for you because you're very well versed in the English language and your vocabulary is very expansive. But think about those black males whose vocabulary is not as large as yours, and they're in this world where people don't understand them and they cannot express their frustrations.
Like,
You get what I'm saying now?
I guess I like, okay, so
The black men who have to rely on their slang, and that slang is not accepted in school.
oh yeah,
Do
okay,
you get
so,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, now I get what you're
Okay.
saying. So, I mean, you know, since they were taught that way and their peers speak that way, they can never find another way to like
Express themselves. So can you see? Because the reason I bring this up is because so many people get upset that so many black males want to go into rap, but I cannot think of any other space where the way that they express themselves is celebrated and okay.
yeah, there's really no other way.
Do you get what I'm saying? And I know it's filled with misogyny and violence and guns and drugs, but it is the one space where millions of people will line up to hear a black man talk and express himself.
Yeah, that's
And it's written by him. The reason I didn't go to movies is because the movies are usually not written by the black man. Or if it is, it's been chopped up and spliced up by whoever the producer or the director is. In some way, that black man's expression is not fully what he wants to be. Oh, I'll give you one. Maybe comedy.
okay.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Stand-up comedy and
You got your
and
funny
rap.
black character. all the time.
Exactly. And that's why another reason why I think so many black men are drawn to comedy and stand-up and rap is because they're able to say things the way that they want. They can be as vulgar as they want, and it's accepted. It's wanted. Like, people want them to be vulgar. But in school, think about it. School is not like that. Like, when you think about your black male peers, what do you see? How do you see your black males being treated?
Well, I see them like as I kind of estrange myself from them because, and it's not. I feel like it's my own problem. Like, I feel bad because I do that, and you know how like humorous I am in class.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I build up this wall. Like, I'm scared to like you know, try to connect with them because I don't want to speak that way. But still, because you know how I was raised.
Yes,
but
I
still,
understand.
I mean, it's just ironic. But like, I still wanna be, you know, with my peers and socialize and do all this stuff. And I just can't. I don't know why. And I don't know why.
I get.
Like,
I can tell you why. Because you feel. You understand what I'm saying, because as a black male, you understand that pressure that other people put on you to speak a certain way, to have a certain grade point average, to be a certain way. For many black males, they're always fighting that duality of how do I find myself? How do I do what I want when so many other people want me to be something else? Does that make sense?
yeah, makes perfect sense.
And that's why I think that the topic of black music is real important, because too many people dog black males out for wanting to be rappers or wanting to be stand-up comedians. And I think it has more to do with expression and having others love that expression. Because I don't think we get that in school. And that's why I'm the teacher I am. The same way you are in class. Like, he's very funny and alive in class and joking and very energetic, and I love that. And I'm the same way because I want to connect with the students. I want to make all of y'all feel comfortable.
Yeah.
That you can do this too. Like, what I'm doing is nothing. You can do it too. You feel me? Because so many people say that we can't do these things, that I as a teacher, I can't connect with you this way.
Right, you just gotta, you know, open your textbooks, turn to the page, and then just do your work, and that's it. No, we need teachers to build relationships with their students and to make them feel comfortable. Exactly what you just said. That's so, like, I completely agree.
Yeah, and I can totally agree why you said that sometimes you put up a wall when you're around other black people, because we're always walking up with a wall.
Right.
no one likes to be made fun of or talked about for whatever the reason is. So it's like it's hard to interact with black people because you just don't know how they're gonna react. They may not react well to your kindness. They may think something's wrong with
They
you
may think
simply
you're
because
weak.
yes.
That's the main thing with me. They think I'm weak because I'm being nice. I hold the door for an old lady. Oh man, what you doing? Like,
Yes.
I'm being nice. I'm being a gentleman. What I was raised to be.
And what do you think that points to then? If black people are nervous because other black people or other people are being nice to them, what does that say about the way they've been treated then?
I feel like they've been mistreated.
Yes,
They've been treated,
exactly.
They've been mistreated.
They've been mistreated so much that it's odd when someone is nice. Which points us back to the music. Now we can understand why so much violent hate and anger in this music. Because that's how black people are treated. And remember we went over the slave narratives?
Yeah.
They was created out of their suffering and pain.
Right.
Same with the music.
And Negro spirituals.
Exactly. Out of their suffering and pain. And that's why these people are screaming out that we've been mistreated, we've been hurt, and I'm not going to just be quiet about it anymore. And do they go at it the wrong way? Yeah, but so do all of us in our daily lives. Am I gonna snap in class sometimes? Yeah, I'm human. Am I gonna get a wrong answer and tell you the wrong thing? Yeah, probably. But the difference with me, I'm gonna apologize. I'll be like, you know what, that was wrong. You know, we're gonna fix it. This is the right way. I'm sorry. You know.
And then that's another thing with black men. We don't like apologizing. Because I'm serious, we don't like apologizing
Right.
because we like to stand, since we're men, we feel like, all that testosterone, we don't want to like be like, okay, I admit that you were right. No. We build up this wall. Again, we build up this wall where like you can't knock us down because if I believe in something, that's it. I don't care even if you do have the right answer.
I don't care. And I think the music is full of that too. I think that's why they stick to that. I don't care what you have to say.
Rebels.
I'm not apologizing. Roughness. You're right. And like you said, we've been socialized to think this way. And for one, I don't think black people throughout time have always been sexist and patriarchal and full of machoism. Because I think the black man in the past has realized the divinity and specialness of the black woman. And we would work together hand in hand. It wasn't one or the other. But in this society, I think that they make it one or the other. It's either this or that. It has to be black or white. Why can't it be both? Because it is both.
It's all about togetherness.
It's all about together.
All about togetherness.
Anything else you want to say before we wrap it up?
I just want to say thank you all, everybody that's watching. Mr. Smith is a great guy. He's really trying his best to connect with his students and with the people he loves, which is everybody. So thank you for watching.
Yep, I appreciate that. This is a great guy here too. I appreciate him taking out time out of his day to come up with topics. I give him stuff to read and to sit here after school with me to do this little podcast. So this is NuTalk. I'm Rodney Smith.
I'm Isaiah Haney.